Would you buy a human? Well, it's possible. 13 years ago, Mike did the craziest thing. He decided to sell himself to other people online. He divided his life into shares, just like companies do in the stock market. And when people buy a share, they get to vote on Mike's life decisions. They vote on what he wears every day, whether he should get a new job.
They said no.
Or marry his girlfriend.
They said yes.
Or become a Republican.
So I couldn't say no.
Whatever the shareholders decide, Mike tries his absolute best to respect it. He believes in capitalism so much that he found more than 1,000 people to buy his life. This is Mike's life, and I guess he is free to do whatever he wants with it. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. This guy owns 200 million acres of the moon, and he got it all for free. Chris and his dad always loved real estate, but on Earth, real estate is super expensive. So they decided to buy properties on the moon. They found a loophole in the 1967 peace treaty. Turns out governments cannot own the moon, but maybe, just maybe, individuals can. So Chris's dad wrote a letter to the UN declaring that the moon was his, and the UN did not respond. He assumed he got approval and started selling land for anywhere between $25 to $500. And the crazy thing is, people are buying. Now, all he needs is either an approval or a rejection from the UN. If they approve, Chris might just become the richest landowner of the moon. If they don't approve, then this is all one big gimmick. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. This is my sister.
Hi, I'm Naya.
In her bank account, she has $300 total, but she came to Iceland for a 20-hour layover, only to realize that Iceland will get her broke. She took a bus to see the city, 40 bucks. She ate lunch, 30 bucks. She wanted clothes, oh, that's too expensive. To see the nearest attraction, the Blue Lagoon, she has to pay 100 bucks. To buy the cheap groceries, $4, $6, $12 are normal prices here. This is why Iceland is one of the most expensive countries in the world for tourists, where a 20-hour layover can break your bank. At the end of her 20 hours layover, she was sent with a little bit of an Icelandic souvenir. Not the $10 mini snowman, but the $5 Icelandic air. $5 for air. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. In Canada, we found a guy who traded a paperclip worth $0 with a house that is worth more than $100,000.
Hi, Nos Daily. I'm Kyle, and this paperclip changed my life.
He started small. He traded the red paperclip for a pen. Then he traded the pen for a doorknob, the doorknob for a camp stove, the camp stove for a generator. And trade after trade after trade, what he got was bigger, better, and crazier. Before he knew it, Kyle got all the way to a role at a Hollywood movie. Then a town in Canada wanted that movie role. So in return, they gave Kyle a 2-story house for free. Kyle won this house just by trading. Trade is how the world works. When you trade, even a simple paperclip can turn into a house. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. Hi! We're all sleeping on the street tonight to make a point. And that point is simple. Tokyo is expensive. An airport train, that's an easy 30 bucks. If you want to do that in a cab, that'll be in the hundreds, because a 10-minute ride is 35 bucks. Fruits and vegetables are also expensive. I walked into this specialty shop where a single peach costs 8 bucks, pomegranates 12 bucks, papaya 21 bucks, and these grapes 250 bucks. Which means these 3 grapes are $36. I bought them just to see if they're good. They're not. A haircut is 40 bucks, an Adidas jacket is 250 bucks, and a tiny room in a hotel is no cheaper than 150 bucks. But after spending $12 for one grape, we'd rather sleep on the street. Good morning, that's 1 minute.
See you tomorrow.